Yo, what's good? It's your boy
I
Black.
think I'll be able to do it.
Uh, Decided to make a video about this what is it? The PSN Pass,
Resistance
and
friction associated.
somebody told me they passed a bill that says you can't post gameplay videos. That's why I never really posted gameplay videos too often. If you noticed on my page, my vlog page, I don't really post them too much because I like people to go out and experience the game. I mean, I watch gameplay videos. They help me determine whether I'm gonna buy a game or not. By looking at it, I can see how the controls feel by just watching it, whether it's smooth or whether the animations are garbage. Certain little things that you don't have to, I don't want to waste $59.99 just to find out. You know what I mean? So I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, if you're one of them people that don't really research your games and you go on YouTube and do a quick search real quick for a video that shows you how the game plays to determine whether you're going to buy the game or not, yeah, it's going to affect you. Damn, Salt's mad loud in the background. Got Salt with HD on cable right now. It's mad loud. But, excuse that. But it's not that big of a deal to me. Now, this PSN Pass thing it's not making a big difference to me either because I don't play online. So mostly all the stuff that they're going to lock out is the online. And I knew this was going to happen because online has gotten so popular. You can blame games like Call of Duty, well, I would have to say probably just Call of Duty for this happening. You know, a lot more publishers and game developers are noticing now that once their game is out, people can wait because they know eventually there'll be a used copy sitting there. And say they don't want to play the campaign, they're just buying it for the multiplayer. That's something that they can market. You know, that they just if people are just gonna buy games for multiplayer, then expect the developers and the gaming companies to capitalize on that. You know, because they see that happening. So what they're doing is that they're putting the PSN Pass so that if you buy the game brand new, it comes with a pass. You punch the code in and unlocks all the online features for your system for that game, right? But if you trade that game in and somebody else buys it and they think they can get online, they can't. They got to go to PSN and pay for a new pass key just to play online because they bought the game used. It didn't come with that code, right? It doesn't make a big difference to me. I don't play online like that. You know what I mean? My favorite online first person shooter is Halo, and I don't even play that online because I don't like Xbox Live. I think they charge. Jesus, Salt busted shit down back there. I don't play online too often with Xbox Live because I just don't like how they charge you for every little fucking thing. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't care how good the service is and how secure it is and all of that. It just seems like wow, they charge you for everything. Anything Microsoft can charge you for, they're charging you for. I mean, out the box you need AA batteries for your controllers. If you didn't get a package with a plug and play kit, it's just like it's so much money you throw into that machine. I refuse to pay that much for online, especially for one game that I like to play. So, especially and now that they made this new firefight mode in the last recent years, I can just run around in like a gauntlet of just shooting enemies. You know, not a big deal to me. I can do that all day, and they got split screen with that, so me and my wife could just shoot up Covenant all day. That's fine. I don't got to shoot real people, even though I know it's more intense combat, but I don't have to do that. Man, Salt is mad fucking loud right now. All right, shut the hell up, Salt. Let's pause that with DVR, live TV pause. But damn, man, that shit was loud as hell. Another thing I've been researching, when I've been researching, you know, I buy a lot of peripherals. I'm not really an accessory guy. You see me do a video for the sharpshooter a while ago. I don't really use it too much anymore, so I don't think it's gonna stick around too much longer. I know you guys have been watching a lot of my videos and saying, "Oh, good video for the sharpshooter." I'm not saying this isn't a good product. You understand? But I'm just not the type of gamer to sit in front of my TV all day. I tried. It's really fun though. It is really fun. But I beat Killzone 3. I didn't even try SOCOM because I didn't like the graphic style. I didn't like the way the game looked. I just didn't like it. It looks like a PS2 game to me. It looks like it plays like a PS2 game to me. So I didn't try that at all. That didn't even pique my interest. So that was another game nixed from this device. You understand? And I didn't try Sports Champions and all of that type of shit because I'm addicted to Wii Sports. I don't really play Wii Sports or anything like that. But I think this thing is gonna go, and the PlayStation Move also. I don't use it at all. You know, and it's Friday. I can get some extra bucks. You know, chill out, watch a movie with wifey. You know, do something. Maybe go rent a movie, go buy a movie with the extra cash since I'm gonna have the extra couple bucks. Whatever. You know. So it was a cool idea for Sony to make these things, but at the same time, it was like, come on, you're just straight up biting off the Wii. You know, it's like it's not really original at all. I mean, they just straight up bit off the Wii. It's just no wire connected at the end. They put a mean fucking looks like a vibrator ball or some shit. It looks very weird, but it really is a good product if you the type of person that could use it. You know, maybe you got kids and they like to play iPad stuff like that. But none of that stuff happens in my house. So if this doesn't work for core gaming, then there's no point in it being here because it's just gonna sit here and collect dust, and that's what it's basically doing. But you know, I like to get my hands on everything just from a gamer standpoint. So yeah, I went and invested the money. It's been here for like what 3 or 4 months already. I've used it ridiculously, but I take real good care of my stuff. You know, so it's like brand spanking new. I mean, there's not a dent or a scratch. Well, there's a little dirt right there. That's probably the most anything you're gonna see on my thing. And you know what? I'm anal about that, so that's gonna come off right now. Look at that, just rubs right off. You know, so I take real good care of everything. So yeah, GameStop is probably gonna get a gift today. If they even take the gun back. You know, because that's another thing. Sometimes they sell you these damn peripherals. This is an official one. It's not like it's made by Mad Catz. I don't see a barcode in here anywhere. No. It's just got like the voltage for like power sourcing. Stuff like that. But I guarantee you somewhere, or maybe they punch in a SKU that they have at the register. I don't know. But yeah, good idea, Sony. Trying to capitalize on the motion control market. But a little too late. You know, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm so comfortable with the Wii. I don't know what it is. But something about the Wii, it just feels right. You know, the tennis, the golf. It just feels so proper and so right, you know? When you're playing with this thing, you know what I mean? I don't know. First of all, the waving of the controller is a little irritating. Then you got to turn around. It's a little irritating. But you can get used to it, though. If you can bear with all of that, this is a good product. And it does put you right in the seat of a first-person shooter. Better than anything I ever played. Probably one of the most immersive experiences I ever played in a first-person shooter. Besides the Halo games and a couple other games I can't think of right now. Halo. What else? I'm a big Far Cry 2 fan. You guys don't know that. I love Far Cry 2. I'm looking at my shelf right now to see if there's anything I'm missing. Oh, Crysis 2 is amazing. You know, but Crysis 2 doesn't even use this. Neither does Far Cry. You don't need this to make an amazing game. And you get better control with analog sticks. But it's like if you get bored with the analog sticks, you can use this and just change it up to make it fun again for a little while, make an old game fun. If you haven't been playing Killzone 3 the whole time with this, or SOCOM the whole time with this, you know, you can buy this and it'll add a different type of gameplay flair to make the game new again for you. You know, but when it comes to it being a core gaming device, no, I wouldn't use this to play online, to shoot people in team deathmatch and nothing like that. Even though I don't play online, like I keep saying. But if I did, I wouldn't use this because I wouldn't feel as adequate and balanced with the other players because they can just, you know, use the analog sticks and turn left and right. Meanwhile, I gotta go like this and then gotta balance my feet, press a button to throw a grenade, the angle, it's just too much, you know, for that. But it is still something cool to have if you can get more out of it than I did, you know. Maybe you got a friend with another one and it's something you could do split screen and what is it? Killzone 3 maybe? I don't know. But I play mostly alone. You know, I'm a core gamer by myself. I don't do it the 100 people thing. Take care of myself and my family. That's it. I don't socialize too damn much. But I got friends, though. But I don't see them every day because I don't need to see them every day. We don't need each other that damn bad like some of you people out there with your friend number on speed dial and all of that shit. I can go 6, 7 months without seeing one of my friends. If we bump into each other, it's like we never fucking left each other's side. You know, that's how we are because we're independent. But besides all that nonsense, good device, but I think it's getting out of here today. You know, because I barely ever touch it. You know, and I just picked up a lot of other games. I did a video earlier. I got that Shadow of the Damned on deck. I got The Legend of Zelda on deck. I barely even touched that. I got the new Resident Evil on deck for the 3DS, Mercenaries 3D. That's a good game. You know, a lot of people are down talking it. I'm like, you gotta kind of think about what it is and then really think about like it's not a full game. It's not supposed to be a full game. You know, everybody who played Mercenaries on Resident Evil 4, you know, you knew what that was. And to me, that was a bonus. Because when have you ever played a Resident Evil game and then beat the whole game and then can go back and do something that was fun? You know what I mean? Besides go play the game over again and do all those puzzles and all that and you know, do the story all over again. That was cool too if the story was really good and you into Resident Evil like that. You know, which I was back in the day. So I played Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 a couple times. I didn't beat them all. Code Veronica, all them shits. I didn't beat them all, but I played a lot of them and got really far in them. So I know the story pretty well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if to me, when I seen Mercenaries on Resident Evil 4, it was like, okay, this is cool. Finally, something extra I can do on Resident Evil. And then Resident Evil 4 had that revolutionary, game-changing camera view, that over-the-shoulder view, which every game steals now. Every game steals that now. You know, so it made the combat more interesting and more fun. So they just made a whole mode featuring just the combat, you know, and put a time attack thing on top of it. You know, that was really neat and really fun for Resident Evil. They just took that and portably put it on your 3DS. You know, they just put that portably on your 3DS. You can pull it out and play Mercenaries anytime you want. There's no story mode now, because in Resident Evil 4, there was the story mode, and then you have Mercenaries mode. You know, you can unlock stuff that will work in the Mercenaries mode, like costumes, maybe different types of weapons, things like that. And you could do that in this one, but there's just no story mode for the 3DS. It's just straight up Mercenaries mode. You know, and the only thing now, I wish they had more Resident Evil monsters. And like, I would love to see the Tyrant and who else? Nemesis, like, you know, those classic characters. You know, and I don't think the game has any spot pass or downloadable anything or nothing like that. I don't think so. So it's not like they're gonna be adding those characters later. But don't quote me though, because I'm not too sure. I didn't read the box or anything too well. But yeah, if you got any comments, don't get pissed off at me, guys. I know you guys probably went and bought this thing on things that I said. You know, if there was more stuff for me to do with this thing, I would keep it. But it's like, I'm not going to be sitting here playing with this thing all summer. I'm not going to play this again probably at all. Unless they do something all-inspiring with this thing. I might go back and, I can get another one of these for free, actually. If I wanted to. I'm not going to tell you how, but I know I can. But, if something good comes out and then happens to use this, I can always get this again with no problem. And the PlayStation Move also with no problem. Yeah, but if you guys are interested in thinking about getting one, don't be hesitant. It works really well. I like it a lot. It's just that it's not, for me, core game-wise. There's nothing core game-wise that uses this thing. Plenty of games have come out and it's just like they're just totally ignoring this thing. You know? Only Sony's using this thing. There's no third-party games I've seen yet that use this thing. Let's see. We got Killzone, Sony game. Then we have SOCOM, Sony game. What's supposed to be the next game? Resistance, Sony game. They're the only ones supporting this thing. Third party didn't pick it up. You know, maybe it's too much work for them to incorporate, or they just feel like it's not worth it. You know, I don't know. To me, you don't really need it. It's just something extra to have. It's a little silly, but it's fun at the same time. If you're thinking about it, I say go buy it. Because if you never experienced it before, it's a good experience for like a weekend. I'm not saying go buy the PlayStation Move and all this stuff at once. It's not worth that because then you're going to spend like $200. It's not worth all of that for a weekend's worth of fun. You know, but if you had the PlayStation Move and you're thinking about getting the Sharpshooter to play Killzone 3 with, to try it differently, go do it. It's worth it. You know, this thing only costs $40. You know, you spend $60 probably every other week buying games for the weekend or for the week to play. This right here is just something different to change up a game you might have in your collection already. You know, and they're bundling it with other stuff. So it's like Sony's really pushing this thing, but no third-party games developers are supporting it, you know. What is it? Shadow of the Damned and all that just came out, and nothing. It's a shooting game. I mean, they could have used this thing. I mean, the movement in Shadow of the Damned, I heard, is really stiff too. So it's like they could have really just used this thing because the enemies aren't coming on crazy like angles and stuff like in Killzone. I mean, Killzone's like a battlefield, and like you need your reaction time to be like right here, right there, right there, right there, and it gets a little chaotic. You know, it gets a little bit too much sometimes with this thing. It's like you'd be like, damn, I wish I could go back to the analog sticks for a second sometimes. But sometimes it's like, wow, this was a really deep experience. You know, and when those experiences work with this thing, it works, and you'll remember them. You know, so I'm not mad I bought this, but I just wish there'd been more stuff for me to use for it, so it'd been worth keeping around. I don't just keep shit in my house that doesn't support my core gaming habit. You know what I mean? But Real Gamers Stand Up. See you guys soon, a new video.